right, I want to welcome everybody to the groundbreaking for the 6th District Police Station. Yeah. My name is David Dice, and I'm the Director of the Department of General Services, and we've been anxious to get this project underway. It reminded me this morning as I was coming in, I was remembering a Cheap Trick song, which I will not play for you, the title of which is Long Time Coming, which made me think about this project. I want to begin by recognizing the long-suffering staff and officers of the 6th District who have been everywhere, it seems, around the 6th District, from storefronts that got overcrowded pretty fast to industrial sites, and so we're pleased that this project is now finally getting underway, and it's going to be an incredible project. But before I tell you more about that, I want to introduce some of the folks that are with us today. First and foremost, of course, County Executive Marc Elrich. We have Councilmember Sidney Katz with us. I think I saw Councilmember Gabe Alvernoz. There he is, pretending to be in the shadows. And I think Councilmember Saylor was going to be with us, but Sales, right, but I don't see her here. And Councilmember Mink is represented by Frankie Fritz from her staff. There he is over there. And we're represented by, we get a twofer today in that we have our Up-County Regional Services Director, Greg Wims, with us. And also Montgomery County Delegate Greg Wims is with us today. Representing our congressional elected officials, we have Kevin Mack representing Senator Cardin. Kevin is around here somewhere. Jeff Samuels representing Senator Van Hollen, and Andrew Donlin representing Congressman Trone. So welcome. I'll hold off on introducing Police Chief Marcus Jones, but he showed up too. Oh, okay. I just want you to recognize the little car next to your car, so that if you see me going down 270, just wave. Oh, okay. All right, good. From the city of Gaithersburg, this station's got some importance to the city of Gaithersburg, I would wager. Mayor Judd Ashman. City Council Member Ryan Spiegel. Police Chief Marc Sroka. Did I get the name right? All right. Tanisha Briley, City Manager. John, you're going to have to help me with your, yeah. Director of Planning and Code Enforcement. And probably the most important person here, Rob Emhart, who's City of Gaithersburg Permitting Manager. Always make nice with the permit folks. Also with us is representing Montgomery Village, which is this station's very important to as well, is Michael Conroy. Where's Michael? There he is right there. I want to take a special privilege and recognize the project team that's working on this. We do have, and you'll be able to follow the progress of this project through our neighborhood projects site. The project has its own web page. So you can go to DGS on the county's website and look up neighborhood projects. Photos, progress photos will be there. Also the names, addresses, and personal phone numbers of the project team. So if you have a problem, call them. No, I'm kidding. Sort of. Project team from DGS is the studio chief, Rasa Davidpour. Rasa's in the back. And the two folks that are really going to make this happen, Baruza Lemmy, who's the project manager, and Patrick McCabe, who's our construction rep on this project. They are the folks that will make this happen or they'll never work here again. BKV Group is the architects on this project. Do we have folks from BKV? I didn't see. Oh, there we go. Okay. Marc Minetti, principal architect. Michael Healy, project architect, and Jim Hansing is the director. So there we go. And this is great. Every now and then we get a chance to work with new companies, and we're very excited that Doyle Construction Company is building this project, first project we've had with Doyle. And we're looking forward to this. Representing Doyle is Mike Doyle Jr., the president, in the back, wearing the tie. You can tell he's I think he's the only guy here who's wearing a tie, so he must be important. Kevin Tarantino is the vice president. Kevin. And Kian Monsapur is the project manager. There we go. So this is going to be a great project. I do want to thank again, the staff of the 6th District, led by Chief Marcus Jones, and Eric Stancliffe, who's the 6th District Commander. So we're really glad to be here. What's important about this project? Well, again, this has been a sojourn for the folks of the 6th District, and they deserve better. And I'm pleased to say that they're going to get much better. This is going to be state-of-the-art, wonderful, large and fantastic police station. From my standpoint, and the fact that this is representative of the county's commitment to sustainability, to green technologies, this is the first net zero project, new project, that we are building for Montgomery County. So this is a precedent setter. All of our projects that are in design right now are designed to be net zero. This will be the first one that we cut the ribbon on in just a little while. So that's exciting. It's very robust and very large. It's going to have some nice parking. The station actually starts right about here and goes that way. So again, you can learn more about that as you follow the progress. We'll have the photos and everything, and hopefully be back here in the spring of 2025 in about a year and a half to cut a ribbon, which will be even more exciting. But as I said, this is a project that indicates our commitment to public safety, our commitment to listening to the communities, and our commitment to the environment, all of which are led by a strong leader and proponent of all of these things, and our county executive, Marc Elrich. Marc?
So this is exciting and fun. That's a nice looking police station, and it's nice looking solar array and microgrid, and it tells you we're starting to put together all the pieces and make sure we do the complete job and we do it the right way. And so I'm happy to be here for this event. And I know how important this is to Gaithersburg and Montgomery Village. The location of the police station, the decision to build this station, did not occur overnight. It took a while. Sydney, you could probably count how long it took. But it took a while to get this done, but it's getting done, and I'm really excited that it is getting done. It's a beautiful site here. I noticed they've located you right next door to Coffee and Donuts, and and chicken. Is it chicken or hamburger they're known for? Chicken? Okay, fine. I don't understand the fascination with the place, but if it's going to make people happy, it's like, if it makes you happy, this is a really good thing. So it's good. It's certainly better than having to drive out of the station to go find stuff. So this should be helpful. This is like almost a 28,000 square foot building and a very large parking garage on 2 levels. It's really going to make a difference for how you access your station and what the station is going to be able to do. And I think one of the really interesting features is the building of community space into the station. We all know that community space is a scarce commodity, and that it's been hard for us, and the number of community groups that come to me and say, wish we had a space, or we need more space, far outstrips the amount of space we have or we've planned, and you just can't park space anywhere. So taking advantage of building this building and using that opportunity to put the space in it is really good. It makes it the simplest, most cost-efficient way to execute this project, and that's another good thing. And I would be remiss not to thank David for the work he's done. Not just on this project, but if you follow the county, look at the projects we're doing, the things we're doing, David has done a really remarkable job. Sir, your team has a good record of delivering things pretty much on time, on budget. I don't blame you for the transit center. That's on the state. Well, I do, because the irony is if the state had listened to our inspectors, they wouldn't have made the mistakes they made in the first place, which is another example of why the work we do here sometimes is better than the work other people do. So I'm really proud of this accomplishment, and I'm looking forward to breaking ground today and looking forward to cutting a ribbon. I only wish it was a year from now. You know, whenever it happens, and it's all a good thing, but it's, you know, the sooner is always better. And I just want to thank Greg Wims, who is being 2 people again today. Greg will be 2 people until sometime this fall, and then he'll be 1 person, and the other person will be replaced by a clone or something. We're working on that. We'll train ChatGPT on your personality and thought processes, and then we'll just hire somebody, and then we'll just say, ask the chat what Greg would do, and that should simplify all the decision making. So anyway, I only can say that because I'm looking a lot at ChatGPT, as a lot of people are, and it's got amazing potential and amazing dangers, and we've got to figure out how to make the best of it and avoid the worst of it. And that's going to be one of our great challenges. But anyway, thank you. Thank everybody for your, this is a great event. So thank you, David. Let's carry on the show.
I don't think Council President Glass has arrived yet, so I was reminded when we were talking about timing on this that this project's been in planning for so long that both Sidney Katz and I had hair. True, right.
I get the mic next.
Yeah, but I get the mic after. Yeah. Anyway, this is these projects are not done in isolation. Of course, we rely upon the financial backing and robust support of our county council and the public safety committee's commitment to all of the residents of Montgomery County, and certainly the residents in the Gaithersburg, Montgomery Village area. So I'm going to invite Councilmember Katz to the mic.
Thank you, David. You know, you think about projects like this, and it brings back some memories. Some of us have changed titles since this was thought about. I was mayor of Gaithersburg. This is about 20 years, I think, something like that. 20 years ago, we had developers that came to the city of Gaithersburg, and Brad Graham and Pete Henry, and they were going to build this project. And there was some discussion, I mean, to say the extreme least. I think John Schlichting was on the planning commission then, if my memory is serving me right. A fellow by the name of Greg Osment was planning director of Gaithersburg at that point. Yes. And we received, the city of Gaithersburg received free land. This land that we're on was donated, you know, by the developer to Montgomery County. Gaithersburg at that point had 0 county police stations in it. Now we have 2. We have the one, the temporary one, and it's going to be this one as well, the 6th district, and the 1st district, the Rockville, what used to be called the Rockville station, is also a part of Gaithersburg. It's in the city limits. But it shows that when we work together, we can come up with some great things. And I can tell you, I changed titles, but the mayor of Gaithersburg, Judd Ashman, and you mentioned that Greg is going to become a delegate. Ryan Spiegel is here, and not quite 2 people yet. He's about 1.5, I guess, at this point. He's going to become a delegate next week, I guess, and that deserves an extra round of applause. but by working together, by our police force, and let me just say very clearly, I am the chair of public safety, and I'm very pleased that Gabe Albornoz is here with me, and he deserves a second round of applause. He was on public safety when this was, I guess, when this was approved way back for the money. He's since gone on to another committee, but the reality is that by working together, we can make certain that our public is safe, and that our police officers are treated in a facility that they should be in. And we, for so long, have not had that for especially the 6th Police District. We're doing some others as well. But before I sit down, and I know who the next speaker is going to be, but before I sit down, I'm going to ask for a very loud round of applause for all of our first responders and especially our police officers. Too many times people look for the negative, and we all have to thank them for everything that they do in the positive. Thank you very much for inviting me.
I wasn't aware of the proximity of donuts and chicken, so we're going to look at possibly doing a change order to expand the workout room and maybe a lap pool at the same time. But really, whenever we design and build projects, we don't do it in isolation. And I want to thank Chief Jones and his staff who've worked very closely with us through this. I see Michael Ma in the back of the space, who works very closely with DGS staff. And there are some departments that are challenging, and others that are they know their stuff, they know what they need, they know what they want. So it's been a delight to work with the police team, and I'm going to ask Chief Jones to come and speak to us now.
So thank you, David, and good afternoon to everyone. This is a great day for Montgomery County and the city of Gaithersburg. And so I want to say thank you particularly to the county executive for his support for this project, as well as our other elected officials and all of the individuals that are involved in this something that is really long overdue. And I just want to share this to put this in perspective. So I've been doing this on the police department for 37 years, but in 2004, I was promoted to the rank of lieutenant, and the 6th District was my first assignment. I was one of the deputy district commanders of that district. The first project that the commander gave me was to go to a meeting, a community meeting about the land that was to be given to Montgomery County in order to build the station. That was 2004. So the 6th District was created really in 1998. And it was created out of the Germantown district. Back then, we actually named our districts after the areas in which we worked. And Gaithersburg covered, the Germantown district covered from Shady Grove Road literally to the county line, Poolesville and Damascus. So we're a very large district, understanding that the community was growing and we really needed to break into another district. And so when we think about, where we've been, for those who have not been around Montgomery County long, there's a little shopping center on 355 at Professional Drive. There's a storefront there on the north end of that shopping center. That was the 6th District station. And that's where we began, and then we moved later into where we are at here on the other side of 270 on Watkins Mill in the corporate park. So I will tell you that our employees, our police officers, and I see some of my staff that have been around and lived through those two locations, this is a glorious day for all of them. So to the county executive again, to the council, and to then, as I knew him, Mayor Katz, but Council Member Katz working in the on the Public Safety Committee, and Council Member Albornoz, I say thank you. I say thank you to the mayor who didn't take back the land that was given to the city of Gaithersburg after the mayor had given it to us. To be in the city of Gaithersburg again is very important to us as partners in order to keep Gaithersburg and Montgomery Village, to keep Montgomery Village safe, and for our officers to have the close proximity here to be able to move throughout the district close to 270. That is going to be an added plus for us, and for the citizens to have easy access to actually come should they need services or should they come to any community meeting. Our station will have the space for approximately 178 staff members that include our officers, and it will also house our newly created centralized traffic division. So as you can see with the parking structure that is there, we will be able to park our new BMW motorcycles. If you haven't seen those are pretty cool. So you need to check those out if you haven't seen them. But I really do want to thank David Dice for his leadership on this project and his team. You all have been fabulous. You all have, in my career, have built 2 district stations, the 3rd and the 2nd district. And those are fabulous facilities as well. I'm expecting this one to be the Mac Daddy. All right, this has got to be the Mac Daddy, David. So I appreciate that. And I do want to thank the BKV group as well as Doyle Construction. I want to acknowledge Commander Eric Stancliffe, who is the commander of the 6th District. I know his team is excited about knowing that we're actually putting shovels in the ground today. I've talked to many people throughout the entire department expressing that this is happening, and they are excited to have a new building. Assistant Chief Frank is here with me, as well as Assistant Chief Augustine, and this brings new excitement to our team. So we say thank you for everyone for making this happen, and we're excited about putting that shovel in the ground. So let's go.
Glorious, huh? It's going to be glorious. We'll see in a year and a half, and we'll make that come true. I do encourage you to look at the photos. You can see on this far photo all the photovoltaic panels canopying the parking lot and on the rooftop of the building. This is, in addition to being a net zero facility, is going to be resilient. This facility will operate if the grid goes down. The residents of Gaithersburg and Montgomery Village will still have an operating police station to respond to their needs. So again, a commitment to the residents of Montgomery County and a long time coming, but it can't start until we break some ground.